North London, midnight. Police kick open the door of a quiet, modern home. Inside, they find Gabriel Berenson, a rising star fashion photographer, tied to a chair. 5 bullets to the face. His wife Alicia stands over the body, holding the gun. She's calm, covered in blood. But when the police ask her what happened, she says nothing.
Alicia Berenson wasn't just a wife. She was a world-renowned painter, beautiful, reserved. Her art spoke volumes, but after that night, she never spoke again. Not to police, not in court, not to her own defense team. The media called it insanity, a famous artist, a brutal murder, and total silence.
6 days after the murder, Alicia painted one final piece, a self-portrait. She stood center frame, and behind her, a masked man, hidden in the shadows. The painting's title, Alcestis, from Greek myth, a woman who sacrifices herself and returns from death in silence. The message, chilling, but no one listened.
Alicia was declared insane and committed to a psychiatric facility, the Grove. She was isolated, forgotten. Years passed. She remained silent. But one man wasn't ready to let her go.
Theo Faber was a psychotherapist, but Alicia wasn't just another patient. He had followed her case, obsessively, for years. He believed her silence wasn't madness, it was protection. So he took a job at the Grove, just to meet her. For weeks, Theo got nothing. Until one day, Alicia drew him a picture. A woman inside a cage. Outside, a faceless man holding the key. Was it a cry for help? A memory? A warning? Digging deeper, Theo found Alicia's hidden diary. In it, she described terrifying moments. A masked man watching her through windows, breaking into her home, tying her and Gabriel to chairs. But no one believed her. They thought she was hallucinating. But what if it was all true? And then Theo realized something chilling. The man in the mask was him. Years before, Theo had followed Gabriel. He was angry, broken, after discovering his own wife was cheating. The man she was with? Gabriel Berenson. Theo snapped. He broke in, wore a mask, tied them both up, held a gun to Alicia's head, and watched Gabriel beg the intruder to shoot her, not him. Alicia didn't go mad. That night, she saw the truth. Her husband was a coward. The masked man was real. Days later, she shot Gabriel, not out of rage, but because he had already betrayed her soul. And when Theo returned years later pretending to help, she recognized him. She had been waiting, and she set the trap. Alicia handed Theo her diary, every truth laid out. And then she overdosed. One last act of silence, forcing the world to see. She never spoke a word, but her painting, her diary, her silence exposed him. She wasn't insane. She wasn't broken. She was silent. Because silence was the only language left that could reveal the truth. And Theo, he walked into her story thinking he was in control. But Alicia Berenson was the one holding the brush all along.